Welcome back to another episode of Mom Talk. Victoria and I are going to break down what's going on this summer.
Let's do it.
So my schedule changes during the summer. Y'all know Victoria and I work together every day.
Yes.
But my schedule changes during the summer, so I'm home with my kids some more while they're out. And I feel like it's just a free-for-all. Anything they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that could be taxiing them around, taking them swimming, even though we have a pool.
That's always a strange one to me.
I know, Sky Zone. I'm just like, yeah, I want you to get it all in and do like all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
But when you're home with your kids during the summer, do y'all have a set schedule?
So it's mostly just weekends. So during the week, yes.
So like when you get off work, if you work till 2,
Mm-hmm.
what are y'all doing after that? Anything set, or it's just whatever?
I mean, and I get off at 2. I have to go pick them up from wherever they are, get home 3-ish. And then it's pretty much like school time then, That's what time
true.
we'd get home from school. So it's about the same.
Okay, so you feel same.
I mean, I'd let them stay up later. And I mean, school year, not school year, we're pretty much doing whatever they want in the afternoons anyway. So maybe an extra hour of that, but
What's y'all's school bedtime?
we start winding down, go upstairs to brush teeth, bath, showers, whatever, around 7, and then try to be in the bed at 7:30, and then done with tuck-ins at 8.
So what is it during the summer? How far do you push it back?
I really just kind of feel the vibe of the day.
Mm-hmm.
If everybody's getting along, haven't had to break up a million fights, it's going to be later. I'm like, okay, it's 8:30. Good night.
Wait, does Remy still nap on her Red Barn days?
Mm-hmm.
So when she's not at Red Barn, how does she do with no nap?
Oh, she's fine. She is a night owl.
Oh, yeah.
She would love to sleep in a little more,
Me too.
but she can't.
That's my favorite thing during the summer. I mean, if people don't like to sleep in, I don't know why.
Jared sets his alarm at 4 every morning.
No.
He is not a sleep guy.
No, I had to get up at 6 the past 3 years when Emma's in middle school.
Well, Henry too now.
And now, yeah, I'm going to keep doing it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't feel like I'm a grumpy person, but waking up
It'll get you.
makes me so mad.
Yeah, I know.
So
They say the more you do it, you're supposed to get used to it. I don't really know if I buy into that.
I don't have that internal whatever when people say they just wake up,
I do, because now my body starts waking up at 4 or even a couple minutes before 4, because I know Jared's alarm's about to go off.
Really?
Really?
Okay, I will say the first entire year Emma was in middle school, I would wake up before my alarm because I was so concerned with having to get up that early and her having to get up that early.
Yeah.
So that did happen to me. But I'm not set for the summer. I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
I'll stay up a smidge later. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
But if I could sleep, I know 7 is not crazy, but it's so much nicer than 6. So I'm sleeping in.
It's a lot better.
And they do definitely get to stay up later. Just pretty much every night. I'm like, Em, are you going to sleep anytime tonight? And she gets herself up, so she does her own thing, which we don't have anything to get up for, except she's got dance camp. That doesn't start till 9, and she's like, I wish it was later.
I bet.
I said, you should go to bed at 10 or 10:30.
Yeah. A reasonable hour.
I don't think she did that. But Henry will ask me every night, can I stay up till 10? Can I do 10:30? Can I do 11? I'm doing this, whatever. So they're putting me to bed for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And sleeping in till 9, 10 even. But I feel fine about that. I don't care. I mean, not what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. It's only they're gonna sleep till 1 o'clock here in a couple years.
Yeah. And then they're just lounging after they get up. I don't even know when they eat breakfast or
It's
if
lunch.
if it is breakfast anymore. So I see some of those moms posting how much their kids eat in a day during the summer. But with mine sleeping in, I don't feel like it's been anything
Different.
been super crazy.
Yeah.
We did redo Henry's room. I've been on a cleaning spree.
You have.
Any room I can get to, closet, nothing's safe.
Come on over.
Okay.
I've given it my best shot. You take a turn.
I feel like you always keep yours clean and cleaned out.
I really try to, but no, it's like, okay, to a lot of people, it probably feels like I don't have that much stuff. To me, I have a lot. I like prefer minimalist.
Mm-hmm. But with kids, how do you do that?
That's why it's like a problem.
It's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I started with Henry's room and like needed to get some big furniture out of there. So, I have to clean that out before I can get it out. It's like a chest my grandfather built. So I didn't want to get rid of it.
No.
So
relocate.
Yeah, rearranged my room to locate that in there. Moved Henry's room all around. I posted a reel about this if y'all want to look at it. But he wanted to keep his bunk bed for when friends stayed over.
Mm-hmm.
Did his whole gaming system, and before we redid it, I could barely open his closet door. Like, he does not have a big room. So then I was able to get the closet door wide open. I know that sounds crazy, but so cleaned that out, and he has 2 closets. So it's like 2 closets and a window seat in the middle. So cleaned out the window seat. The other closet is not actually Henry's. It is dance stuff, Christmas stuff, storage. But I organized all that.
Okay.
Felt so good.
Yeah.
Emma did not, like, Henry helped me move around his stuff. Emma had zero motivation to do her room.
Mm-hmm.
So I just got in there while she was in there. And I mean, I could tell you what she wears and what she doesn't wear out of her closet. I said, but once I do this, it's going to look like you don't have any clothes. Because
So don't panic.
Don't freak out. So then she just started giggling for every shirt she didn't want. I was like, hysterical. How many of these we don't wear? Several, of course, still had the tag.
Did you take them to Plato's?
I posted them on Facebook Marketplace for several of them. So
Jarrett just recently took some of his stuff to Plato's.
they do like the grown-up men.
They do be doing the grown-up men.
I'm glad you said that because some of the things that I haven't sold on Marketplace, I feel like I could take there.
I felt like decent money for what he took.
How many items did he take?
Ooh, I don't know.
Well, good for him.
Yeah.
I feel like my clothes are just so old, like they wouldn't take
I
them.
cannot sell my stuff. I
No.
wear it until it's worn. A hole, a stain, both.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to wear it until the hole's big enough.
Yeah, nobody's going to want that. I know
Yeah.
the other day Emma was like, you have a hole in your shorts. I was like, and? These are my at-home shorts.
Right. Oh, definitely for those. Now, I've had bleach stains, like, if you spray the little of bleach on black pants before, I'm like, well, there's my Sharpie.
Yes, color it in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have sweatpants that are the Nike brand that are not actually mine. They're also Emma's and got paint on them, and I'll be wearing those around the house.
Yeah. House clothes are a whole different category. I'm talking about I walk out and about in these things.
Okay, so when you get home from work, do you immediately change into like comfy?
No.
You don't? That's right. You wear jeans at your house. So crazy.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm wearing jeans right now, it's not jean season.
Okay, but if you're in work clothes, like these.
Like, this is what I wore to work today. Should I stand up? But,
yes, like these, like the flowy pants.
Yeah, like flowy pants.
So you're going to go home and just live in that?
I sure will.
Oh, no.
This is a bodysuit.
Double? No.
The bodysuits, I think, the more shocking.
All of it's shocking because I'm going straight home and getting undressed into something comfortable. The bra's off.
Oh,
I'm not
no.
coming back out.
I'm probably getting back out.
For what?
A kid could bust their chin open. We could be out of something I need to make dinner with.
You know what? Even if I had to do those things, I'm going to be in my pajamas.
Well.
Or my at-home, my lounge.
I do. Okay, Remy has these super cute pajamas. They're like short sleeve button up and shorts that match. I'm like, I could maybe, because that feels put together.
That's very cute.
It feels very put together still.
How often do you wash their pajamas?
My children?
Yeah, like everywhere?
Yes.
Or can they go longer?
Everywhere.
How often do you wash yours? You sleep like
Everywhere.
what, an oversized t-shirt?
I sleep in Jarrett's old uniform shirts, and yeah, there's plenty of them to circulate through, but yeah, every time.
Oh, I'll sleep in that for a week.
Can't do it.
Why?
Partially my OCD, I think.
Okay.
We've talked about that on another episode. For my kids, it's because they wake up and eat breakfast in them.
Okay.
So like there's milk or syrup or, I don't know, something's getting dropped on them.
When my kids were
Yogurt.
your kids' age, I did wash them every time. And I was
Yeah.
like, wait, why am I doing that if I'm not doing it for myself?
But I am doing it for myself. And then like Mason, he's to the age, he just sleeps in underwear.
Right.
There are no pajamas anymore.
So Henry has like sleep shorts, like Under Armour, whatever.
Okay. for boys, did he go from like pajamas to underwear to sleep shorts, or like he skipped the underwear phase? Like,
Yeah, he skipped the underwear.
Mason just was like,
He's just like, I'm good.
I'm good.
No, Henry had, of course, the matching sets that I got him for as long as I could, fitted, all that. And then, no, just overnight, he was like, I'm just wearing. Plus, he's hot. He runs hot all the time. So just the shorts now.
Remy will also try to just be out here in some bottoms.
Okay, well.
We're out in the yard. She's like, it's hot. She's taking her dress off. I was like, you can't do that. She's like, Bubby took his shirt off.
Yeah, it's not very
I'm
fair.
like, it's a hard lesson, girl. Put it back on.
I was looking at some home video footage I have. I do have a camcorder.
Oh, okay.
Old school.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, my kids are naked a lot more than I thought, and I have it on video.
No, I feel that way currently. I'm like, oh, I could post this, or oh, I could use this like in a reel or whatever, and then somebody's coming through with their butt out.
I cannot actually wait to send you this one video of Emma, because I could mistake her for Remy.
Just twins?
Because it's that age where we see them alike.
How did we do that?
Wow.
That was cool of us.
And the little face, yeah, I'm going to have to, I barely can work this camera, but I'm just going to record it and send it to you. Yeah. So
yeah, Mason's just in underwear, so obviously I'm going to wash those.
Yeah.
And then Remy, she's out here, in different pajamas. She is the messier of the two. I felt like, girl, in certain situations, but like the food's definitely on her.
Okay, what about so I feel like I switched this up during the summer too, but like my sheets and.
We did a poll on that.
Okay, yes. So how does that switch for you anytime, or it's just consistent?
I am not like, okay, every Sunday I'm changing these sheets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, it's been about a week to 10 days. We should change these sheets.
I feel like I'm the same. Like, it definitely pops in my head on the weekends. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I should do this Friday, Saturday, Sunday-ish. But I'm also off Monday, so then I get a bigger window. So I feel like that pretty much stays the same. I just feel like I have more time and it doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Which, the biggest thing is my bedding. Because the kids each have 2 comforters.
Mm-hmm.
And like plenty of sheets to go around.
Yeah.
So my comforter, though, when I do mine, it has to be washed and dried and ready all in one day.
Mm-hmm.
That feels like a lot.
It is a lot. Is yours a big, thick comforter, or is it what do you call those things?
I'm not climbing in anything.
That.
Not a duvet.
Duvet.
No. I don't get the point of that.
That's what I have, and I'm so mad
every time. Do you get the point? Do you know why you're doing this?
I mean, no.
See, I couldn't figure out why I did have one, and I was like, why am I doing this? This is miserable, and I don't like it, and a comforter is one piece, and it's always just one piece.
Yeah, and so I definitely do not wash
that.
So
if anybody can answer why
we need one,
you would need a duvet, I am genuinely interested.
Because I just am so mad every time.
Is it just to be fancy?
I mean, I don't think mine's fancy. It's just normal.
It's just really frustrating to wash.
Now, Emma has a white one, and it zips. It's still annoying, like I'm wrestling it, but it's a smidge easier.
You even did it for your children?
Why?
Ew.
Now, Henry doesn't. He has a regular comforter, but the thing that drives me crazy in his room is that stupid bunk bed.
We got rid of ours.
Good.
It lasted like 6 months. I was like, nope.
Me up there on the top.
No.
Tried to change the sheets.
No.
Yeah.
Never again.
Yeah, so that's fun. Okay. Swimsuits. This is what all we do all day long is get in the pool, out of the pool, in the pool, out of the pool. And I don't care. That's completely fine to me. That's why we have it. Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
So then I have wet swimsuits, or if they just hop in their clothes, which I also don't care, I'm just complaining. Then we have a pile of like dripping wet clothes everywhere. But
put them out on the concrete.
I know, like spread them out. So how often do you wash your swimsuits? Have you ever?
Well, unless something crazy happens, like Remy's prone to a nosebleed, so if that happens, I'll wash it. But like, if we're just in the pool,
yeah, the chlorine gets you, right?
It's clean. And like when we're done for the season, because like my pool is still the kind you have to break down.
Yeah.
So when we're breaking down the pool, I will go ahead and like, this is our last pool day, and then we'll wash them. Like
Are
a
people
seasonal.
gonna think we're dirty?
Well, maybe, but that's the truth.
Because I do not wash them.
I'm not going to get on here and lie.
No. I'm like,
But
hang
no,
them
like-
up to dry. You can wear them again.
I do wash them at the end of the season because then they're going to go in the dresser, and I don't want the dresser to smell like chlorine.
So if we do go on a trip, I don't know why I feel like I have to wash everything.
Yeah, that's just good protocol, I think.
Okay, so I definitely...
Like after the beach when we came home, yeah.
Everything's
Well, I
getting
washed some of them while I was there. I did laundry on vacation, but
Look at you.
yeah, definitely after a trip.
Have we talked about this? If you put it in the suitcase and you don't wear it and you come home, do you wash it? Or do you put it back up?
Okay, this might be weird. This is weird. So if I pack it and I don't wear it, I do come home and wash it.
Same.
If I pack it, I do wear it, I wash it on the trip, and I pack it back, I don't.
You're okay.
But why?
I don't know, but I can see why. I don't
Like,
know why, but I get it.
I wore it and I washed it, and then it's still good because I washed it on the trip.
I feel like when I come home from a trip, like all my clothes smell like they've been somewhere else, and I can't do it.
I think since I do wash the majority of our stuff, well, I'm talking about the beach.
Yeah.
When we went to Chattanooga, I washed everything.
Did you?
Everything.
Like when you got home, or you had
When
somewhere?
I got home.
Okay, yeah.
Because if it's somewhere that I can't do laundry on the trip, which I know you do a lot of, like hotels
Yeah.
for dance or baseball and whatever, 100% I would wash every single thing.
Yeah.
But if it's the beach trip where I have laundry going on the trip,
Then you're good.
I'm good. But still, if I packed it but didn't wear it, I have to wash it.
Same.
But if I wore it and washed it, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw. And have we talked about this on here? I have to do my laundry like as soon as we get home.
We did, I think, talk about
Okay,
that.
I'm like, I don't care how late it is. Like, this has got to happen. And I'm not even a neat freak, so I don't know why it's a thing for me. But that dirty suitcase cannot come upstairs.
Yeah,
Cannot happen.
right.
And especially if the kids take a blanket. Ew.
My kids, okay, they took stuffed animals. I was like, into the washer.
Yes.
I don't know where these things have been.
And they don't care if their blankets or stuffed animals fall on the ground. Ugh.
We were leaving our last trip, and the stuffed animals were both under the bed. I was like, oh. Because they had been on an air mattress in our room, and they just,
Yeah, no.
no.
That's gross.
It is.
Okay, so you know when I come up with something, I have to do it immediately.
I do. That's how this podcast came to be.
Right. Right.
Okay.
So I cleaned out all these rooms. I've got crap everywhere. Bags of clothes, things to donate.
People don't show that side of cleaning out.
Oh, so I needed to feel like I had accomplished something, so it couldn't be in their rooms. Couldn't be in my room. Like, I cleaned out that stuff. So all these bags and everything has to go downstairs. So then it's in the kitchen.
Right.
So then I get this relief and accomplishment upstairs, but
then you live down.
I can't live with the mess downstairs. It has to be gone.
So what'd you do?
Put it all in Joseph's truck.
As you should.
Well,
Yeah.
he's like, we could have a yard sale one day. I'm like, one day? I can't look at this stuff. He's like, you can put it in my truck. I was like, well, I sure am.
Well, that's a great idea. Why don't you help me?
Yeah, so let's just sling it in there because I don't feel like I've done anything. Like,
It's
literal
still here.
trash bags in my kitchen.
Yeah.
And plus, you know, we have Sunday lunch over there. So I was like, really, I have to.
Yeah, this can't be here.
But
It's in the way.
like, if he didn't have his truck there and he didn't, like, it would have to go to the AmVets or like whatever takes it because I can't sit there and look at it.
Yeah, I get that.
So I feel accomplished.
Okay, going back to the bathing suit washing.
Oh, yes.
How often do you wash your bra?
Oh my God. Okay, people are going to think we're really nasty. Or me, because it's not a lot.
I'll answer two.
I have a couple that I rotate.
Okay, that was my follow-up. How many bras do you have?
Just, okay, so I feel like back in the day, I used to have a lot. And like, yeah, they look so cute. You know, Victoria's Secret did its thing.
They did.
And now I'm like, oh, I have two. They're tan.
I have a black and a tan.
Target. I mean, you know. So they're getting rotated out. But, I mean, every couple weeks. Maybe more.
You said maybe?
Maybe more.
I mean, I don't know. But I'm with you. It's not often.
I'm talking about my real bra as well. Like,
Yeah.
I will
Not
wear
a sports.
I will wear a sports bra, and I don't really be doing anything sporty, but I do switch that one out every time I wear it. Mm-hmm. But my real bra, my nice bra to wear to
our
work.
9 to 5 bras.
Yes. In the air conditioning bra, it's gonna be some time.
It's some time. It's some time.
Do you hang yours to dry? Like, is it fancy?
I hang mine to dry, and it's not because it's fancy. It's because it really wads up with everything else in the dryer.
Okay.
It'll make a big tangly mess for whatever reason. You ever had that problem?
No.
No, it's like all around the band. It's like stuff is stuck in the clasps.
Okay.
Can't do it.
Wait, is yours underwire?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, mine's...
I hear it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, yes, it is.
Like, wait, mine isn't. This is my underwire.
Like,
yeah.
no, listen, you could... I don't know if the mics picked that up.
Hope y'all are watching this one on video. Okay, so I feel like my summer, I want to make sure everything's cleaned out. That's the one time a year I honestly feel like
you
I
do
it.
a summer cleaning instead of a spring and fall.
Yeah, because I'm home and I'm like looking at everything more. So I did the kitchen cabinets. I got new Tupperware.
Okay.
Organized that. The living room is just, there's some stuff I want to get rid of, but I keep it for when Drake and Calvin come over.
Yeah.
Because they're still younger. And my next project is the basement.
Your mom's house?
Done. Not her room. The basement.
Oh, okay. I was like, you can't go in there. That's not yours.
No, literally, I would never. I can barely touch stuff in the house that she, I don't want to touch her stuff.
Well, yeah.
But no, this is the part where I park in, and it's got all Henry's baseballs and basketballs and all that. Floats.
I know you don't mind the heat. I'm just scared of my garage. Like, my garage is it's actually really well kept. Jared does a great job. But I'm terrified of a snake, a spider, a lizard.
We definitely have spiders, frogs.
Ew, okay.
Ew.
Do you remember that one time? I think you scarred me for life.
What?
There was a snake in like Henry or Emma's like ride-on vehicle.
Oh, I remember. Because it was when they were really little. So it was one that they could just fit in and I could push them from behind. That snake was wrapped around the steering wheel right on top of the car.
You showed me the picture and it's burned into my mind, and I've never been the same.
I mean, now that you're saying this, that was at my other house, but at this house, I'm sure I sent you the video, but it was, I don't know what kind of snake, but it happened to be black. And it was just like slow as could be, slithering out right in front of my basement. I don't know where it came from, so it very well could have come from the basement and just moseying on.
No. So I maybe would wait on the garage.
God, now that you said that.
I'm scared for you. Joseph?
Yeah, somebody else want to do it.
Sounds like not your job.
Honestly. Let him organize that.
Yeah. He likes to clean, right?
He's very good at organization, I feel like.
Great.
Yeah.
I feel like we talked about that before.
Yeah. I know we talked about his socks.
Yeah, that's what it is. I was like, we talked about folding something.
He washes his swimsuit every time, if you wanted to know. Because he said, doesn't
why?
everybody?
Does he pees in pool water?
We'll ask him that. Is that because you're peeing in the pool?
It is.
Okay.
Has to be, right?
Because I was like, oh no, everybody absolutely does not do that.
No.
I was like, you see these slew of suits in here just wringing out to dry.
Right.
Now I wash all the towels. That grosses me out.
Well, and the towels smell bad.
Even if they dry, like I will
Like
leave them to dry outside, but it's not the same.
No, because I feel like a mosquito just planted a whole family in it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like a little mosquito farm.
Yeah, just a breeding ground.
And towels, I mean, they're like cotton or whatever. They're going to stink. A bathing suit doesn't really stink if you lay it out.
No.
It has no smell other than the chlorine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Now, if I got in the river, absolutely wash it.
Oh, yeah, that's real gross.
Now, the ocean, again, that's a trip, so I'm going to wash it sooner than my seasonal wash. But I'm fine if we just spray that out or jump in the pool.
Yeah.
To get the sand off.
No, they always have like a shower or hose or something.
Yeah.
And you get it. Yeah.
Rinse it off.
It's good.
Yeah.
which one do you want to do? Like, which one of these do you think goes with what we're talking about?
Oh, I don't know.
The comfy clothes in a row? Or did we already kind of
I feel like we
touch on
touched on that.
Reorganize your drawer, talk to yourself out loud, sniff your laundry, reread all text messages, eat in bed, Google your symptoms, make a to-do list. Oh, just to cross them off. I will do that.
I do that.
Talk to inanimate objects, smell a candle every time you walk by it, daydream about a totally different life, listen to sad music. Yes.
Okay, I think I have something.
Okay.
Okay, so being home, I mean, it feels like a little bit more in the summer. Maybe it's just because my kids are there every, like, waking moment.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I notice things around my house that I don't do as often that I'm like, ooh.
Like, you can put it off because it's summer?
Like, it's brought to my attention more that I have ignored it all year except for summer.
Oh, I see.
And the biggest one for me right now is my baseboards. So how often do you clean your baseboards?
Don't eat once a year, if that. I'm not a baseboard cleaner.
Yeah, so I think what stands out to me, so I know I've complained about this before, and one day my house will not have white tile all over, but it currently does. The white tile and the baseboard, like, I feel like if I clean my floors, I'm like, ooh, something's off. It's the baseboards.
Yeah.
So I have been on a baseboard kick right now.
So how often are you cleaning them?
Well, I'm trying to play catch up right now, so I'm constantly doing it right now.
Because, yeah, you
Because
gotta
I
get
can't
to
do them all in one day. Don't be ridiculous.
I mean, mine that get done the most are definitely the downstairs, like kitchen, living room area, because we have people over for Sunday lunch every Sunday.
Or like if you rearrange furniture, you gotta
Oh, yeah.
wipe it down.
Yes.
So yeah, I feel like my baseboards. Now, this is something that is done more regularly, not just once a year in my house, I swear. Air filters. Do you change them on a schedule?
I'm not in charge of that.
Okay, who's in charge of that?
So, Mom has worked at CDE her whole life, so she's like major on top of that.
Okay, so it's like on a schedule. Just
I mean,
not
I don't know
yours.
if she has it in her planner. I don't know. I don't have to worry about it.
Well, that's great.
I know.
No, ours get done very regularly too.
Mm-hmm.
But I know like some people.
No, some people will forget and they'll be so full.
Okay, listen. We never use the basement in my house.
Mm-hmm.
Never. Like, couldn't tell you when I went down there last.
Probably when we started our recording.
Probably.
That's where we started, guys.
Literally. That bathroom down there,
Mm-hmm.
probably ever only been used 5 times or less. There's a whole shower in there. Nobody's ever showered down there.
Yeah.
I've lived in this house 7 years.
Yeah.
Anywho, there is, what's it called? The air return.
Mm-hmm.
There's one of those in the basement.
Oh.
That one got forgotten for some time.
Well, I could imagine.
Again, don't really use the basement.
Yeah.
So that one got forgotten. But the main ones on like the main floor and upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
regularly.
I don't know how many we have.
Well, check your basement. Check your basement. There might be a surprise one. I mean, it wasn't hidden or anything. It's like clear as day, just in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Nope. But I also, okay, I feel like that's not my job either.
I was going to say, is it?
No.
Okay.
It might be my job to point it out
Okay.
that we have one.
That we.
You know, like when guys can't find things.
Okay, so is it on like a to-do list somewhere?
No.
Okay.
We don't have like a running list.
When you make a to-do list and then you think of something else that you actually do you go back and add it so you can cross it off?
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
I feel so productive. I'm like, look at me getting this
Look
done.
at how many check marks I have.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, this is why giving my kids a sticker works.
Works. Yeah.
Because look at how many stamps I got.
I feel like I'm very self-motivated. So like me seeing that for myself,
Mm-hmm.
like I don't need you to tell me, wow, you did such a great job. I feel like I need to see it.
See, I need some words of affirmation from time to time. I'm
Yeah.
like, I need you to notice I did it and tell me that you noticed I did it and that I did a good job.
I mean, yeah, that's
And that's very hard because Jared's very critical. So he might notice I did something, but like, no praise.
what does he say if he notices?
If he notices, he doesn't say. He thinks that's that's like his expectation.
Okay.
But I'm like, even if I do it all the time, you don't have to tell me every time, but every once in a while it'd be cool if you were like, oh,
Right.
cool, I didn't have to buy groceries.
Right. I didn't have to buy my own
Oh.
deodorant.
Cool, we have plenty of toothpaste.
Yes.
Or,
it appeared here. Yeah.
Or like weird, I've lived here for so long and I've never had to vacuum. Like,
Yeah.
I need a new vacuum.
I'm
We've
gonna
talked about
vacuum.
this recently.
You vacuum like every day.
I do, but I need a plug in the wall, like one. I'm tired of my wireless, cordless.
You liked it at the beginning, right?
It's great, and it's great to vacuum my stairs, which
That's
was
what I
my
was going
next
to say, the
question.
stairs.
How often do you vacuum?
Okay, so whenever I vacuum downstairs, I'm like, oh, these stairs really need it, but I don't have it in me. So it's probably like every third or fourth time I actually do the stairs.
Yeah, I'm not really doing my stairs. The cordless is great for that. But now I feel like it's starting to die, and it's just not picking up as good.
Yeah.
And it dies, and I can't do my whole house, and I just need to go back to old school, plug it in the wall.
That's what mine is. And I'll
Yeah,
be
I want
lugging
that.
it up
Yeah.
each stair with me.
You know what? I don't lift weights. That is my new workout plan.
Okay, are we working out this summer? You know, Victoria and I did a bunch of like walking
Yeah.
all last year, right?
We
Last
were
year?
on it.
We were on it. And I feel like
And
for
we
me,
stopped.
November hit and I was like, well, and I had every intention of bundling up and walking outside, and I sure did not.
I have a walking pad. I don't have to go outside, and I still stopped.
Okay, well, you had a little mishap on the walking thing.
My lungs gave me a run for my money, and it freaked me out, and I got a little traumatized, but we're getting back on. We're going to do it again.
Are you going to walk on that, or are you going to walk outside?
Both.
Okay,
See,
how
I
do
feel
your
like I'm
lungs
teetering.
feel in the heat?
Terrible, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. It's been really bad the last few days. I haven't wanted to tell you because I don't want to scare you, but it's been brutal.
Victoria always lies to me.
I didn't lie. I just didn't tell you and you didn't ask, so I'm not telling you. I'm not going to bring it up.
I mean, I thought about it on the whole beach trip, and I was like,
The beach trip was fine.
why? Why is it different? Different
Humidity.
heat? Okay, so the humidity here gets you. Well, I walked outside and felt like, so I was sure you did.
Yeah, I feel it.
So how are
And
you going to
like-
walk outside like that?
I might pass out, and I'm not even trying to be funny or dark
know.
humor this. I might pass out. Really and truly, that's why I don't do it by myself.
Yeah, you can't.
I can't.
Are you going to have to wait till 8 p.m.?
I mean, it's still hot then, no. I think I'm going to mind over matter, and if I pass out, that's just my body resetting.
You're going to mind over matter your lungs?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I did it so much last summer, yeah. It's not like last summer was easy to breathe. I'm just out of practice this time. So, yeah. I'm a mind over matter. I might pass out.
So you're going to walk with Jarrett?
Yeah. I know you're too scared to walk with me.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine if I passed out with you? What would you even do?
What would I do?
What would you do?
I'm pretty sure I would call 911.
Don't do it.
Would you be mad at me?
I mean, if I'm out for like a long time.
What's a long time?
Give me like 3 minutes.
Okay.
As long as I'm not like call 911 before I'm out. Like if I say that, do it.
You're not going to breathe for 3 minutes, or you're just
No, I'm
passed
gonna
out?
be breathing.
Okay.
If I'm not breathing, please call someone.
Okay, I just need to clear that up.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, I don't really have a protocol for that, but if it happens, I'll keep you posted.
Mm-hmm.
Really, bending over is the hardest thing right now.
Are you pushing their stroller still?
Sometimes.
I mean, I know you don't have to bend over to push their stroller, but that's an extra.
70 pounds, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Huh.
I did teach Mason, he is 6 now, and I taught him in like a way to not freak him out, or at least I tried not to, but reality is I have this and they're going to eventually like have to know more than they do now. But I was like, hey, do you know like who to call if there's ever an emergency? And he does know to call 911, which is
Okay,
great. I was like, okay, now like if you were with mommy and I needed you to call somebody because something was wrong with me. He knows something's wrong with my lungs. who would you call? Like, do you know how to get my phone? He was like, yeah. I was like, who would you call? He's like, Daddy. I was like, good one.
Yes.
Good one. And Mason cannot read yet, and Jarrett's name is obviously Jarrett in my phone.
Okay.
And it's got a red heart beside it, though, so he can figure it out. And I was like, what if Daddy doesn't answer? He's like, May May. I was like, okay, great.
Yes.
He does know how to spell mom, but he would think that was me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got a little pink bow beside it.
Okay.
So I feel like anybody, and I told him,
with an emoji?
I said, if anybody has an emoji with it, call them.
Yes.
He was like, okay.
And I will 1,000% know if I get a phone call from Victoria, something's wrong.
No. Jarrett almost called you the other day for something.
For what?
No, like from my phone. He was like, do you just want me to call Jordan real quick and you can talk to her? I was like, I was on our road trip. I was like, put the phone down, do not call her. I was like, she is going to panic.
I mean, I'll keep it together till I answer the phone. But
I said,
100%,
you have to start. I said, if you accidentally hit that, you would have to be like, this is not an emergency.
I would already be in the car.
I mean, I don't call you, so no.
No. I know we've said this before too, and I know I've called you a couple times, but I don't know if you have called me.
Have I called you?
I would say no. You answered me though.
No, I answer my phone. You can call me anytime.
Yeah, you answered.
I'll even talk to you on the phone with nothing wrong.
Yes, you did. But yeah, I don't think you've actually called me.
Do you want me to call you?
No, now I'm scared. We're good.
Well, if you get a call from me and it's Mason,
Immediately.
come on over. Check my location. Find us because
Yes.
I'm with my kids and unable to call you.
Yeah. Okay, great.
But no, the heat's been getting me.
Yeah.
Like to even sit on the porch and watch the kids, I'm like, oof.
Do you get in the pool with them? I
I
know that
did
doesn't change the
yesterday.
humidity, but
No, I did get in the pool. Mason's like, I want to make a whirlpool. I was like, okay, well, this is how it ends.
no, literally.
So I did. And then I had to stay on the side of the pool for like 20 minutes. Like I was like, man, if I passed out in the pool,
Wow.
they can't save me. And they can't watch me drown.
Oh, Victoria.
Jarrett was home. Like I don't think it would have gone that far, but these are the things that go through my mind.
Of course.
And I think any parent who has something wrong with them, I think that's a common fear.
There is nothing wrong with me physically, but I am prone to passing out. So I think when
That's not a good one to do.
when
Pick
I'm
something different.
when I'm home with just them and it's so hot, I'm like, they're gonna find me. They're not even with me all the time, but I go back and do like my walk.
Yeah,
So I'm like, who's gonna find me back here?
probably me.
She's been back there a long time.
If I don't hear from you for a few hours, I would have to peep you,
Yeah, for sure.
as any good friend would.
Okay, we have accountability.
But yeah, we're going to start walking again.
Great. Together. Maybe it is better.
We can just both be on the side of the road.
Yeah.
If you see us, pick us up.
We just won't pass out at the same time.
Yeah, take
Okay.
turns.
Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for listening to this crazy catch up. Don't forget to follow our Instagram page, us on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.